następnym odcinku.
Szukasz idealnej pracy.
I mam mega mało,
Swoją znalazłem na pracuj.pl. I teraz jak chcę.
bo ciągle usuwam rzeczy, a co dalej nie mam miejsca. A i dzisiaj oglądamy... Co jest? Dzisiaj oglądamy Strasznie tu. Pierwszy odcinek z Strasznie tu.
Sprawdzona ochrona dla całej rodziny.
Chcecie coś ze sklepu?
Karbowane,
Nie wolałbym takie cienkie.
paprykowe,
Tak, niech
żelki,
będą. Lody.
batony.
Dobra, to zamawiam.
This story starts with a tragedy when 5 innocent children
Were kidnapped from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, and no one could find them. Time flew, but despite their efforts, the police were still unable to find any information about the missing children.
Od 15 lat.
And then,
Więc to
one
może
day,
być naprawdę
3
straszne.
strangers, who were driven by the same desire to uncover the truth, decided to start their own investigation. It was hard to say. Was it a coincidence, or was it intended by fate? But on the same day, in the same place, these 3 strangers met each other. And that place was the pizzeria from where the children were kidnapped.
O, straszna historia. Pistolet.
Among those strangers was a police detective by the name Brian Clark, the person who couldn't just witness the unsuccessful work of his colleagues and decided to start his own investigation off the book. Another stranger was a private detective by the name Jeremy Fitzgerald, a master of his craft who was hired by a mother of a missing child. And the last stranger was me, Linda Jones, a news reporter from Arkham Advertiser, the person who was planning, no matter what, to discover the truth and find the missing kids. And also to find out what really happened to my colleague and good friend Ben Richard, who was brutally murdered while working on this case before me. Since we all had the same goal, we decided to join our forces and discover the truth behind the children's disappearance together. Yet, there are secrets, doors to which should never be opened.
Aha. Okej. Co jest?
In total, our team consisted of 4 people. There was me,
4
Brian,
people.
Jeremy, and Vincent. Vincent was a humble and quite unsociable man who was working for Brian. While being
Brian?
undercover, he was working as a day shift security guard at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria and was providing us with useful information. Our target was the owner of the pizzeria,
Nie ma
Dennis.
niestety polskich napisów, a zobaczmy, czy są to w ogóle.
Based on Vincent's information, there was a secret room
Napisy
located in that
angielskie.
office, behind which we were expecting to
Polski.
find the missing children, or at least some
Przynajmniej.
information about
Jakieś
them.
informacje o
To
nich.
get into that secret
Aby dostać
room,
się do pokoju,
you had first to
trzeba
press
było
the
nacisnąć
button
ukryty
beneath
przycisk.
Daniel's table.
Pod stołem
That
Daniela.
would set off a
Uruchomi
mechanism
wtedy
which would
mechanizm,
open a way to the
który
locked
otwiera
door.
drzwi zamkniętego
The
pomieszczenia.
key to that locked door.
Daniel zawsze miał
with Daniel Smith.
zawieszonych na szyi.
Yet that was not a big
Żaden to
problem
dla
for
nas
us,
problem.
as almost every
Każdy
lock
zamek
could be
może nas z
easily
łatwością
broken.
złamać.
And luckily,
Byłam tam
I was a
specjalistką.
specialist in that. As for Daniel
Powracając
Smith
do
himself,
Daniela Smitha,
not much
mało
was
o
known
nim
about
wiemy.
him. Only that a few
Jedynie,
years
że
back,
kilka lat
he
wcześniej
inherited the family business
O-
from his father after
Dobra, tego wam nie przeczytam. Po jego śmierci.
Daniel Smith also had a
Posiadał
younger
również
brother
młodszego
by
brata,
the name
który
Fritz
nazywał
Smith.
się Fritz
Yet he had
Smith.
gone missing several
Zaginął
months ago.
kilka miesięcy
Nobody had
temu.
seen him since
Do
then.
tego czasu nikt go nie widział.
According to
Z tego, co Brian
words,
mówił,
Daniel Smith
Daniel
was a
Smith
true
istnieje
evil in the
wcielone
flesh.
zło.
The person who we should all be afraid of. Brian used to interrogate
Brian
him
przesłuchiwał
several
go już
times
kilka razy w dawnych
based
latach.
on his words,
Na podstawie
never
tego
in his life
w
has he
życiu
seen
nigdy nie
such
widział
an
takiego,
evil
że
and
istnieje
dangerous
wolecznego
look as he
diabła
witnessed
w jego
in
oczach.
Daniel Smith's eyes. But Daniel Smith was
Daniel
not
Smith
our
nie był
main problem.
głównym problemem.
Something else,
Coś
created
zupełnie
by
innego
was
stworzy
causing a bigger threat to us.
zagrożenie.
And because
I
of
właśnie
those
z tego
things,
powodu
we were not
nie
able to
byliśmy w
simply
stanie
break
dostać
into
się do
pizzeria.
pizzerii w środku nocy.
Hard to imagine how
Trudno
Daniel Smith was able to create those
takiej
animatronics and
matronie.
make them
Co to jest?
pizzeria during the night. But in case they
Co
saw something,
jest?
they would immediately attack him.
Natychmiastowo atakują.
Due to that,
Z
one
tego
thing
powodu
was
jedna rzecz
obvious.
była
Getting in
oczywista.
there during the
Dotarcie
night
tam w
without any
nocy
help from
bez
inside
żadnej pomocy
would be
do
too
wnętrz było zbyt
dangerous.
niebezpieczne.
But we quickly managed
Ale
to
szybko
find a
udało
solution
nam
to
się
this
znaleźć
problem.
rozwiązanie tego problemu. Przez cały tydzień, każdej nocy aktywnie dokonywaliśmy depresji w pobliżu pizzerii i takie działania w końcu osiągnęły swój cel. Ponieważ musiało nadal strażnik do i od razu poinformował, co się stanie. I dzięki naszym stracierom jako strażnik nocnej zmiany. Jednak nawet jeśli teraz mieliśmy w środku naszych ludzi, wciąż dostaje się do biurka Daniela Smitha. Okazało się niełatwym zdaniem. Po pierwszej nocy wszystko poszło zgodnie z planem. Niezgodnie z planem. Jeremy
For me to get
powiedział,
inside
tylko
the building, as he
niebezpieczne,
still could not
ponieważ
understand
nadal nie
how
mógł,
exactly those
jak dokładnie te
animatronics were moving
atmosfery się
around the
połuszczały
pizzeria
wokół
and
pizzerii
what
i w
time
jakim
frame.
przedziale czasowym. Fajne, fajne.
I hope he's okay down
Mam
there.
nadzieję, że...
Well, there's one way to find out.
Teraz sobie sami czytajcie.
Hey, Jeremy, are you still
Jeremy,
alive down there?
wciąż żyjesz. Czasami będę samemu.
Do you
Cóż,
already expect me to die soon? Who knows? Who knows?
kto wie, kto wie.
How are
Jak tam
things
jest?
down there? Well, right now, I look
Cóż,
at the
teraz patrzę
monitors,
na
drink coffee,
strony
and play with a mask of a...
Baw się maską.
I think it's a bear. Yep.
With the mask of the bear?
Maska niedźwiedzia? Tak,
Might sound
może to
funny,
zbierze.
but according to the pizzeria owner's words, if those animatronics see me, I have to put it on straight away, since then they will consider me as one of their own and won't try to attack me. Of course, it does sound stupid, but just in case, I keep it close to me. It does sound funny. Anyway, keep us informed if something happens. Will do. Over.
What do you think? Will we find those 5 missing kids in there?
I hope. And by the way, there were actually 6 of them.
6?
Yes. The boy named Timmy.
Tak byście sobie to obejrzeli
It was a
w
quite
VR.
old and very complicated case, way before me. All I know is that missing kid, how to say this properly, he was not mentally healthy, and due to that, almost zero information was presented to the public.
That is weird. I had done some research before, but haven't seen anything about the 6th one. This is strange.
Trust me, I know the feeling. But we live in Arkham, and here,
Arkham?
strange
Jaki
things are
Arkham?
common.
A! W Arkham City? To was Batman
Those kids
uratuje.
are at least some
Batman!
information about their fate.
Batman!
We just need to get into that.
Batman!
Will.
That's the spirit.
Batman!
Thank you for your advice, Vincent. I'll be sure to do so. Okay, let's see.
Coś tam więcej,
What's going
coś
on?
tam się dzieje.
Where did you go?
Gdzie poszedłeś? Aha. Aha. A. Co jest? I została po nim
Daniel Smith
maska.
was not lying.
Tylko
Mask did help. But as we soon will find out,
wkrótce się dowiemy,
in that pizzeria
że w pizzerii
which would
było
not
coś.
be fooled by that mask.
A w którym to roku?
On the second night, things went smoother, as I was able to sneak in.
2015, 3 wrzesień.
As soon as I got in,
Łocie
obstacles
panie,
appeared in my way.
tak dawno.
Despite the fact
To ja
that
filmy
Jeremy was
jeszcze
assured
widziałem
that he
dawniej.
accurately learned the
Ale to jest
behavior
mega
and movement
dawno.
routes of those animatronics, as soon as I got in, they all began a targeted hunt for me.
All right, Linda, it seems to be clear. You may go.
Okej. Nic tu nie ma. Co to? O nie. Jest ich dwóch. I zaraz trzeci. Chica. Jakiś tam. Kurde. Został otoczony. No.
By twój brzuch nie
No.
stawał na głowie, weź
Wiesz tam.
6 od Bayer razem z antybiotykiem.
Ładu. Wiesz, Leda.
Faktycznie zniknęła. Rewitalik laser od L'Oreal
Halo, Leda.
działa.
Leda. Że. Leda.
Yeah, I am fine.
A. Dobra. Aha. Już nie żyjesz. Czemu wszyscy są
It is
zniszczeni?
impossible to convey the shock I felt when I saw them. I was certain that I was doomed. Yet to my surprise, they stayed motionless. For more than 3 hours, I had to be in that room with them. All the time staring at their terrifying appearance, while being afraid to look away, and at the same time hearing constant footsteps behind the door.
Co byście zrobili, gdybyście
Can't imagine
tak
how I didn't lose my
gdzieś
mind that
tam
night.
trafili?
In the end, when it all went quiet, Jeremy helped me to get out from that horrible room. As later on we would find out from Vincent, those were the old models of animatronics from the previous pizzeria, who were kept here for spare parts.
Co jest? Jak? Wali wam z gęby, zamknijcie ją już. No zamknijcie, kurde.
In the
Dzięki.
end, I was still not able to reach Daniel Smith's office. But at least now I had some knowledge of what to expect from this place. At least, I believed so.
Myliście
But
wyście.
I was wrong.
Tutaj niby tacy umyci, a
We had
w środku
new and more
na
serious
całym ciele.
problems.
All right, I think you're clear to go. Just wait for my signal and then rush towards the door next to you.
Okay.
Ready, steady, and...
no gruba znowu, kurde, zaraz przyjdzie. No zaraz przyjdzie gruba.
Come on, go away already. Good. And who in the world are you?
Dwóch Freddych. Okej. What? Nie zrozumiałam.
Jeremy, is it clear? Can I go?
Hey guys, what's going on down there? Do you need my help?
No, it is better for you to stay in the car and make sure that we don't have any unexpected visitors. I'll try to find out what is going on down there on my own.
Uuu. Wiedziałam, że się tu popatrzy.
It is hard to describe what we witnessed that night. Was it just a malfunction? Or something else that made the older versions of the animatronics start a hunt for us? Based on Vincent's words, there was no way old animatronics could be activated, as there was not a power source in them.
Aha.
Yet,
Dobra.
we're certain in what we witnessed that night. And those visions of the girl. She was among the missing kids. What was really going on in that pizzeria? Yet, despite all the difficulties and fears, we were still not planning to give up. But on the fourth night, things went even worse.
Aha. Co jest? Widzowie? Ale nas tu zaatakował? Czy to mnie zaatakował?
How are you there?
More or less fine. Those things are trying to break inside, but I managed to hold them off.
Hold on there. I'll try to distract them.
I think there's no need in that. I managed to build a small barricade here, so it should withstand. You better try to get to Daniel's office.
Okay.
Co? Jak?
We did manage to survive that night, physically. As for our mental condition, well, here everything was worse. It was already hard to understand what was real and what was just a trick of our imaginations. For some reason, animatronics in pizzeria were acting differently. Those who were newer models were simply wandering in the pizzeria at night and only tried to attack when they noticed a human. While older versions of animatronics were purposefully
Tak jak
trying
już
to
słyszeliście pewnie,
it seemed that only
to
was interesting to them.
już na uwagę swojego Discorda nie ma.
Something to do with that
Zamknąłem.
animatronic in the form of a puppet.
Na kilka lat, tych miesięcy, tygodni.
And those visions that it showed me, in all of them, I have seen a missing girl by the name Elsa. That same girl whose mother hired Jeremy to find her. All of this was so confusing. But on the other hand, there were 5 missing kids, and the same amount of animatronics right now were trying to get to Jeremy. What if? But that would then mean that we are already too late. No. No. I don't want to believe in that. The 5th night was expecting us ahead. The night when we finally achieved our goal.
Brian.
Ryan, where the hell are you? Need your help.
Brian, they're about to break in here. I need
Jeremy, hold on. I am on my way to you.
Też lubię. Dzięki. Czy to jest ten Daniel, czy jak to było? Daniel, tak. Daniel Smith zaatakował. Jak on był? Nie pamiętam.
finish what we started.
What? No, I am not leaving you.
Listen to me, don't worry. Just use the opportunity you have right now and finish this.
Aha.
I'm sure you understand that. And tell Elsa's mother that I did the best I could to find her daughter.
Jeremy? Jeremy!
Goodbye, Linda.
Nie gadaj, że uratuję go.
Elsa, stop. I know this is you. And that close to you is Emmy, Felix, Thomas, and Carl. End all of this. Please. We are not your enemies. We only want to find those who are responsible for what happened to you and punish them. Your families have not forgotten about you, and they still hope they...
Aha. I ty myślisz, że to pójdzie ci tak łatwo?
Milka Secret Box.
Nigdy!
Świat przygód i odkrywców czeka w nim
And they still hope that you will return home. Elsa, your mother hired this man to find you.
Co?
So please stop this. We are on the same side.
A?
Hard to believe this, but sadly, my theories turned out to be true. Those were souls of the missing kids in the animatronics.
Aha.
And not only did they allow us to go,
Aha.
but also helped us in clearing the path to Daniel Smith's office.
Aha. Nawet oni. A nie, to oni byli, dobra. O, mój telefon nauczył się robić fikołki. Nie fikołki, tylko salto. Zrobił salto i stanął tak. A w sumie wy tego nie widzicie.
But as it turned out, we were not alone in there.
And it's dark in here.
O, lera, to jest ciebie. W porządku! A robimy to w porządku. W porządku. Co to? Kto to? Co to i kto to? Co to i kto to był?
Into them. This all had something to do with that weird-looking animatronic in the form of a puppet, who was definitely in charge of the others. And those visions that it showed me,
A nie, bo wyciągnęliśmy do
I have seen
20.
in many. Jeremy, no, all of this.
What?
Jeremy, what do you see in there? Any signs of the kids?
No, there's just a table with some sort of chest on it. And there's some creepy looking animatronic as well. But it seems that he's motionless. We're on the same side with them now, correct?
It's that way.
Please, stop until it's too late. Okay, I'll try to find out what's inside this chest. What in the world?
Tak, to jest Jen.
Brzuszek twojego
No wiadomo,
maluszka
kto jest
dawał
mocniejszy.
mężowi. Sięgnij
Ma
po
pionetka.
baby.
Bo ma pionetka umie znikać. I bum wyważa drzwi. I bum idzie do mapionetki. już wiadomo, kto zginie. Foxy plus...
I never told anyone the story about this kid. But considering the fact that you're unconscious, most likely will not be getting out of here alive, I will finally reveal it. As no longer can I be silent about
Szukasz idealnej
I
pracy.
znowu to samo. Nie. Nie chcę tego. Nie chcę więcej. Ani trochę więcej.
their crazy actions. They've locked him in a dark room where was nothing but him. The old model of animatronic Freddy and pure darkness. They kept him there for 3 days without food and water. And then they released hungry rats in there who immediately attacked the poor child. But that boy was not planning to give up without a fight. He managed to kill the rats, and then he ate them. With each new day, he was becoming weaker, while my crazy brothers were constantly releasing new hungry rats into his room. It all ended after 2 weeks. In some way, as that child was no longer alive, yet neither was he dead, he became something else. Something that has started this nightmare.
Obudziła się.
Jeremy,
No, no, no. No, no. Hold on. I'll cover the wound. And then we'll get you out of here.
I never wanted anything of this. After all, I was never like them. This mad thirst for violence and cruelty. This belief in the old ones. Why did my younger brothers have to follow the footsteps of our father?
Brothers? What are you talking about? You only have one brother.
There's also a stepbrother. The one that used to always clean after Fritz. Listen to me. We have to try and stop him before he gets outside. Otherwise, dozens will die. Bullets will not stop him. Only fire can. Please, I need your help, as I'm not in the condition to fight him. Up there on the shelf, you may find alcohol bottles. Out of them, you may create a Molotov cocktail. You'll find lighter fluid there as well, near the ashtray.
Aha.
I suppose you understand what I'm asking you to do. In the
Nie.
meantime,
Nie rozumiem.
look after your friend.
All right, I'll do it.
Thank you.
You knew how to stop that thing. Why did you keep it in that room?
It's not easy. Only he could stop my brothers from entering that room, as there's something in there that by no means should get into their hands.
Aha.
Hurry up! Until more innocent people die, I'll look after your friend. And as soon as you return, I give you my word, I'll answer all of your questions.
Reklama. Foxy się budzi. O nie. Ucieknij. Uciekaj! Uciekaj. Aha. Aha. Zabij go! Marionetko! A nie. Co? No i dobrze mu tak. Dobrze mu tak. Aha.
Daniel, we have to take Jeremy and get out of here. Right? But how?
Oh, Linda, please be so kind to wait for a moment. Have to end something.
Co on robi? Co on okrada? To jest Daniel Smith? Nie. Został zabity.
Brothers? What are you talking about? You only have one brother.
There's also a stepbrother. The one that used to always clean up the fridges.
According to Brian's words, Daniel Smith was a true evil in the flesh. What do you think? Will we find those 5 missing kids in there?
There were actually 6 of them.
That is weird. I had done some research before, but haven't seen anything about the 6th one.
Hey, Jeremy, are you still alive down there?
Of course. Do you already expect me to die soon?
Who knows? Who knows? So, how are things down
Dobra, każdy żyje, nie, bo dwie osoby zginęły.
there? To see that you're alive.
Why? So you can kill me yourself?
What? I would never hurt you. Yet, I cannot say the same about my younger brother.
Aha. No, udaje, tak?
Don't worry. You're just paralyzed. I couldn't let you go before I confessed to something. You see, I am not who you think.
Wiedziałem. Udaję.
Daniel Smith was never a bad guy in this story. We were. We kept Daniel here only for fun's sake, just like his father back in Circus Pizza Baby World. But the time has come to get rid of him. By the way, don't worry about Jeremy. He is still alive, and very soon will be held responsible for everything that happened here. I have to admit, Linda, I am surprised to see that you made it so far. You also managed to end that golden piece that Daniel kept around to maintain us. Impressive. But as far as I understood, you had some help from local inhabitants. Elsa and her small gang. Those sneaky souls who still refuse to give up and continue to fight us back. Elsa's soul is innocent. That is why we can't control her. For now. But we...
Odkryj prawdziwy smak polskich pomidorów. Daftona. Prosto z naszego pola. Philips Perfect Care 9000 dzięki wbudowanej kamerze rozpoznaje każdy materiał i dostosowuje się do niego. To więcej niż generator pary. To również generator podziwu. Philips Perfect Care 9000 z wbudowaną kamerą. Philips. Innovation in you.
control her for now. But we will find a way how to change that.
Cikalika.
You might help us in that. That emotional connection that you and Elsa managed to
Czyli zginęło.
it might just do the trick. But first,
Zginęło.
you will have to die. Goodbye, Linda. And don't get cold in here.
To teraz tak, co Linda zrobi?
That our story will have such a horrifying and sad end. That in pursuing the right goals and only having good intentions, you may achieve completely the opposite results. When not good triumphs over evil, but the opposite. But sooner or later, they will pay for their crimes. They have to, as there will be those who will put an end to this evil. Once and for all. Unfortunately, I will not live to see that day.
I teraz pewnie zginie Brian. Przez marionetkę. Nie, pewnie nie zginie. Dobra, nie odstawiam po prostu.
Linda was a kind, honest, and sincere person who believed in good. Yet on that night, it was evil that had triumphed over good. And in that moment, when Linda's last breath left her body, also with it vanished all the kindness and trustfulness that was in Elsa. And instead of those feelings came anger and cruelty. The events that happened after were merciless and bloody. But let's hear about them from Elsa herself. And for us to have a full picture, let's travel back to that day when Elsa and other children were kidnapped by the so-called Purple Man.
Purpurowego człowieka.
I still remember that beautiful day when me and my mom came to this magical place. What a day it was! Happiness, joy, and laughter were everywhere. It was the first time I saw Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy. Oh, how miraculous it all was.
Aha.
And then you showed up. True evil in the flesh. The cunning devil who kidnapped me and many others. The monster who we started calling the purple guy.
Purple daj, powiedział facet. Daj, daj, purple daj.
That was the place where you kidnapped us. And that was the place where you had your secret room. I always knew that people were
Proszę,
searching
że
for us.
ludzie nas
For days
szukają.
and nights
Przez
they
dnie i
were
noce
screaming
krzyczeliśmy
and calling for
i
help.
wzywając pomocy. Pomóż nam, help! Jesteśmy tutaj.
Hoping that someone would hear us. We are here! But no one heard us. And help never came. However, I didn't lose hope, as I always knew that I would get out, no matter what. And then, one day, by some miracle, you forgot to lock the door. And we managed to escape. Yet, our freedom didn't last for long. As it was all just a part of your sick plan. All the doors were locked, while you were calmly pursuing and capturing us. Once again, you locked us in this room of torment and suffering. And when all the other kids lost their hope and accepted their fate, I still was not planning to give up. Anger and hatred
No i
filled my
dobrze.
soul towards you because of everything
Nie
you
poddawaj
had
się
done
w
to us.
życiu.
I knew
Nigdy.
I would get out of this room and get my revenge, no matter the cost. My soul will not rest until you receive your deserved retribution. Hours turned to days, days turned to months, months turned to years. We did not manage to escape, and no one rescued us.
Tak przeżyliście bez jedzenia? Czy właśnie nie przeżyliście? Bo ja nie wiem.
Zawiera 10 razy więcej omega-3 niż oliwa z oliwek. Jest polecany przez dietetyków.
My body has been long dead, but my soul was still alive. The soul which was now driven by only one desire. Revenge.
Zemsta!
Through decades, our souls tried to get you. But you always managed to escape.
Ała.
There were a lot of deaths during this time, some caused by your actions, and some by ours. Because of you, we became monsters ourselves. Monsters who brought horror and death. You thought that you were invincible. Yet with every year, our powers got stronger, while you were getting older and weaker. And in the end, we managed to get you. Finally, you got what you deserved.
Springtrap.
You always used to laugh in the face of death
Bam,
when you
bam.
tortured and killed
Bam, bam.
others. Now, when you face the death yourself, where is that smile? There is none. There is only fear and pain in your eyes. And while your body is bleeding out, and you are almost at the last breath, I finally feel that our souls can rest.
Krwawią.
We are free. As for you, your soul will never find peace. Eternal torment and suffering awaits you. And the dungeon you created for others will become your prison from now on.
Napiszcie w komentarzu #pizzeria. #pizzeria. Jeśli będą dostępne, to piszcie. Jeśli będą niedostępne, no to nie piszcie. No to nie piszcie. Po prostu napiszcie pizzeria. #pizzeria. Aha.
As you were so blind with your rage and a desire for revenge that you completely lost any sense of clear thinking. And I like that. As that is what we need. A cold-blooded weapon at our disposal. You know, it took me and Brian quite some time to figure a way how to force your souls to leave your animatronic bodies. And finally, now your souls will be ours. I wonder what would Linda say if she saw you right now, about who you've become. Well, it doesn't matter. Time for you to join the others.
Aha.
Very soon, Elsa, we shall speak again, as we have an important role prepared for you. Michael, you fulfilled your task perfectly. Not only you managed to destroy their animatronic bodies, but also made them to believe that you were me. I am proud of you. Now rest and get used to your new body, as something special is about to start soon.
2 lata później dowiemy się, co będzie 2 lata później, za 1 dzień albo za nie wiem ile, ale za ogólnie gdzie ona jest? W szpitalu. No dobra, to kiedy jest w szpitalu, to sobie zakończymy odcinek. Dziękuję wam bardzo serdecznie za obejrzenie. Widzimy się w następnych odcinkach ze Strasznie tu albo z innych serii na moim kanale. Albo i nawet nie serii, może i nawet nowych serii. Pa, pa.